Welcome to First Take. I'm Stephen K. Smith, joined with my partner, Breezy Reason, and we got a great show for you today, live in New York City.
Yes, sir. Can't wait for it to get started. We're going to be talking about a lot today. NFL, college football, WNBA, the NBA, college basketball. We'll be talking it all. But first, let's talk about one of the surprise teams in the NFL. The Indianapolis Colts sitting at 3-1, heading into Week 5, going up against the Denver Broncos. In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts shocked the NFL universe where they took Diante, Lyons, a kick returner, with the 15th overall pick. And that pick was criticized and maligned by a lot of analysts and fans, including the Colts fans. But Lyons has made an impact from day one, ever since he stepped foot on the football field, giving the offense short fields time after time again. They're 3-1 right now, and they're favored against the Broncos. So my question for you, Stephen K., are the Colts playoff tenders or are they frauds?
The Indianapolis Colts are absolute frauds. When's the last time we had an NFL team led by a kick returner? Devin Hester over 100 years ago? Reezy, you should be ashamed to even asking me this question. Are you serious? They don't even have a quarterback.
Well, it's funny that you say Devin Hester because one of this guy's pre-draft comps coming out was Devin Hester, so that might go against your theory right there, Stephen K. But if you think about it, they have an elite defense. Their offense is at best, but they have a great running back. But Diante Lyons flips the field consistently for them. I can definitely see this team getting deep into the playoffs with their special teams and their defense.
A kick returner is not going to win you a Super Bowl. They play against the lowly Denver Broncos this weekend. Am I really supposed to be impressed if they win and go 4-1?
Well, here's the thing, Stephen K. This is not a regular kick returner. This is a supernatural kick returner, and he has a good defense as well. I can't wait to see what he does against the Broncos.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It's Week 5 in the NFL, and we have two AFC teams going at each other. The Denver Broncos, that's 1-3, and the Indianapolis Colts is 3-1. The Denver Broncos and their young quarterback has been struggling so far this year, while the Indianapolis Colts have shocked the NFL world. Not having adequate quarterback play, but they're 3-1 so far this year. We're now being joined by our beautiful sideline reporter, Jenny Caldwell. Jenny, you talked with both coaching staffs before the game started. What did they tell you?
When I talked to the Broncos coaches, they told me that their number one game plan for today is to stop Diante Lyons. They said that he is by far their most dangerous player, and if they stop him, that they have a great chance of winning. While the Colts coaching staff told me that they want to play clean, turnover-free football. They said that the Broncos will beat themselves, and it's imperative that they don't give the game away to Denver.
Start of the game. Denver's kicking off to Diante Lyons. He's back there in the end zone. Decides to take it out. Diante Lyons crosses the 15. Gets past the 20-yard line. Nice little 23-yard return. Nothing special right there. 4th down and 4. They decide to punt to Diante Lyons right here. Has a whole lot of space. What is he going to do? Diante gets smacked on that play. Only 11 yards, so he hasn't started the game off too well. But he does have a chance to redeem himself right here. Less than 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 4th down and 1, they decide to punt it to Lyons. Lyons catches the rock in the open field, trying to outrun some defenders, makes one man miss. Got to around the 50-yard line with a 21-yard return. Nice play by Diante Lyons. And at the end of the first quarter, the Indianapolis Colts are winning 14-0 over the Denver Broncos. With 2:08 left to go in the first half, the Broncos are punting it again after a terrible offensive series. Diante gets it right behind the 15-yard line, makes one man miss. Diante running away from the defense. Makes another man miss with the speed. Now he's going down the sideline. You are not going to catch him. Diante Lyons with an 86-yard punt return. And I know the Broncos coaches have to be furious. They just punted the ball to Lyons, and he brings it all the way back to put them up 3 scores. Look at the long speed on that play. Sheesh. Now the score is 21-7. The Broncos responded and put 7 on the board themselves. 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Lions on the kick return, ends up getting tackled. 17-yard return, nothing special right there. But the Colts offense, 172 yards in the first half. Not bad considering that they got a lot of short fields. But at the end of the first half, the Indianapolis Colts will be winning 21-7. Halftime is brought to you by the Reason Sports Universe. If you want to see yourself featured in some of these videos on this channel, then please watch this video right here. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. Also, please remember, anyone that has a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, while anyone that has an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. But in the first half, the Colts have been in full control. Great defense, decent offense. But the star of the show has been the special teams, Diante Lyons. I remember when he was drafted, a lot of people questioned the pick, said how could the Colts get better with a kick returner? Well, you see it in this game. This guy is making so many impact plays, giving them short fields, returning kicks for touchdowns. He's such an impact, explosive player. He's like another weapon, to be honest with you. And I heard that on the sideline, the Broncos coaching staff was yelling at their punter. And our beautiful sideline reporter, Jenny Caldwell, has some information on what happened.
When I was near the Broncos bench, I saw coaches yelling and screaming in the punter's face because they kept on punting to Diante Lyons. And then when he returned the touchdown, that's when they really got upset.
The Broncos went down the field, scored a touchdown. Now they're kicking off to the Indianapolis Colts. 1:31 left to go in the third quarter. Lyons gets it on the kick return. It's blocked up perfectly. Lyons going down the sideline. Diante Lyons showing off the burst. Can he go all the way? 20, 15, 10, 5. Right outside of the goal line, but what an amazing return. This is blocked up perfectly. Now he shows off the speed, and what an amazing job by 29. Showing off his effort and his speed, hawking them all the way down. But it didn't matter because the Colts would score, but the Broncos would score as well. 4:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. 28-21, Diante Lyons once again down the sideline, past the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 15. Hit him with the back juke, got around the 10-yard line. 81-yard return from Diante Lyons, and he's been lighting it up today. This is why you draft the kick returner in the first round, to do things like this. He's small and he's short, not big enough to play on a down-to-down basis, but this right here is pure athleticism. Hit him with that back juke and got some more yardage as well. Now the Colts are up 35-21, 2:50 left to go in the game. Diante Lyons trying to find some space on the punt return. Makes a guy miss. Now he found some space. Got to the 20, the 10, the 5. Diante Lyons is lighting this game up with a 54-yard return right here. He's done it all. The kick game, the punt game, just showing off his speed and his elusiveness in the open field. So hard to tackle. 21 did make a great angle, but it really wouldn't matter because the Colts have been dominant in this game and they end up winning, moving to 4-1. Matt Covington gets player of the game, but for my money, Diante Lyons is the player of the game. He's the best player on the field, making so many impact plays, putting them in great position. Got them scoring 42 points. The Colts didn't score 42 points last year. But what I will say is that the Colts need to improve on their defense. They had an elite defense coming into this game, but they gave up 28 points to the Denver Broncos. Now, the Denver Broncos, they had the 30-20, number 2 overall pick, Dedrick Richardson at quarterback. He's been struggling so far in his NFL career. Maybe this is the light switch that he needed to turn on to jumpstart his superstar. But that's pretty much it from Lucas Oil Stadium. here in Indianapolis, Indiana.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now, let's take a look at the stats. Diante Lyons had 4 kick returns, 214 yards, 53 yards per kick return. His longest was 94 yards. 4 for 170 in the punt return game, 42 yards per kick return. He's by far the best kick returner in the game. But Dedrick Richardson, the quarterback, 214, 3 touchdown passes. But anyways, it's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to the channel. And make sure you click on the post notification bell too. If you want to see the #1 quarterback and the #1 offensive coordinator watch film and then dominate their opponent throughout the game, then watch this video right here.